Okay, you guys, this video has been requested for way too long, literally years. Full disclosure, Gallup had surgery yesterday. He's totally fine. He's all good. Thanks for all the love and good vibes that you guys sent on social media for him. But he is still like feeling a little sleepy, a little low energy. I came to a mall here in the LA area because I want to show you guys like how he does escalators, how he does stairs, how he finds chairs, how he navigates around objects. I want to show you all the different commands I use and how he reacts to them. I don't know, I just want to kind of do like a vlog style video, super chill, low-key, show you how we work together as a partnership. Oh, also I did a video previously where I did all of the French commands and said what they mean in English. So I'll link that below so you can learn all about why my guide dog, yes, only knows French commands and what those commands mean. First thing I want to show you guys is how he puts his harness on because yes, he does it himself. So I just pick it up, hold it like this to make sure that he can like get in the right direction, which blind girl problems. Sometimes he gets in the wrong direction and that's all my fault. We just have to redo it. But Gallup, harness, put your harness on. Boom. Look at him, isn't he a smart little boy? So, now that it's buckled under his belly, this is a typical guide dog or service dog leash. I just loop that under my pointer finger and grab the harness like this. So every ring I ever wear on this finger, if you see, it gets like totally bent. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Yeah. So every ring, I for a long time was like, why does every ring on this finger always get bent? And then I was like, oh, because all day there's like a slight pulling sensation on it. So that's why. But yeah, this is how we work. So now I'm gonna say, get up, G. So as you can see, we just went from turning facing forward to turning right. Okay, now I'm gonna tell him to anava, and they know both hand gestures and words. You can use them in tandem or you can use them separately. I usually do both. So get up, anava. That means to walk forward. So I just told him to stop, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tell him to find the escalator. I know there's one near me, but I don't quite know where it is, so I'm gonna ask him to find it for me. This is a task that not all service dogs train dogs to do. The Mira Foundation is one that does train them. It is, I will say, the most dangerous task we perform. So if your dog and you are not trained how to do this properly and safely, please do not bring your dog on escalators. PSA, that's all. I'm gonna ask Al to find the escalator. Taboo. Mobile. Another mobile. Oh wow, we were literally right there. Look at that. So now I put my hand on here and I feel what direction it's moving. So it's going upwards, which is in fact the direction I want to go, so I'm gonna get on it. So what I'm gonna do is he stopped at the edge. I can feel that it's the right direction. So now I'm gonna grab his harness strap right like that, and I'm gonna pick up his front paws and I'm gonna say, anava. So now I just stand with my foot pushed up against the stair in front of me so I can feel when we're getting to the top, so I can pick his front paws up again and he'll jump off. Anava. There you go. Safely tackled an escalator. Okay, so I've come into the Aries store because I want to be able to show you Gallup like navigating me through obstacles, but there's music everywhere, and Ari was so kind and like turned the music down a little bit because they're the sweetest people ever and I love them. So thank you, Team Ari. All right, let's just kind of walk through the store. Okay, debout Gallup. Oh, chien. Gonna ask him to virage, turn around. Gallup, virage. Anava. He found grandma. Yeah, I can ask him anytime, like, find grandma if I'm in a store. And he'll be like, and find grandma. Okay, Virage, we're not hanging out with grandma, we're trying to film. Mom's trying to shop. G? Oh shit, anava. Wait. So we stopped because he got to an obstacle, and then he's like, I don't know where you want me to take you. Oh, there you are. Hi. I'm sure you get the point now. That's how we sees obstacles that I would walk right into, and he just kind of like gets me through them and around them, and it's very helpful. So thanks, sir. Yeah. Now I'm gonna ask him to find me a door. Gallop. Door. Door. Find a door. Door.
Thank you, sir. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Sorry, I'm so blind.
Oh, no.
What's happening?
Felt so bad.
It's just like, what is going on? I cannot see. Somebody needs to verbalize if they're walking through the door or not. Oh, sighties are so difficult to deal with sometimes. Now you guys just saw a real life blind girl awkward moment. But that's how I deal with them. I literally just announce it. I'm like, sorry, I'm blind. So
From now on,
figure out yourselves.
From now on, all sighted people have to just walk around narrating every moment of their life.
Just in case
I am walking.
A blind person who doesn't look blind. Surprise.
Yeah.
Gallop, okay? Alright, Annabelle, chaise. Annabelle, find a chaise. That means chair in French. Oh, wait, now the music stops.
That one has a person in it, Molly. Careful.
This whole video. I'm blind.
I'm blind.
See, that's the thing. Gallop can't find which chair is empty. He'll just find a chair. So he was like, here it is. It's the chair. Thanks, babe. That was a good effort. Now we're going to find an empty one, huh? You got a chair?
He did.
Look at you. That's an empty chair. Good job, buddy. So we did find some stairs, so I'm going to ask him to escalier, find the stairs, and then I'm going to ask him to rampe, which is find the railing for me. Escalier, hop up. Anneva, hop up. Bon chien. So he stops to let me know I'm at the top of the stair, which means I can push my foot forward and I can feel the edge with my foot. So I go like that, and I can feel, and then I say rampe. He brings me to the railing. And then Anneva, it's okay, get up, bon chien. Here we are. Allez, bon chien. Specifically ask Gallop for the stairs, and there's a ramp option, he'll go up the ramp. So there is a ramp right beside the stairs, but I'm gonna ask him specifically to take me to the stairs. Virage, escalier, Anneva, escalier, hop up. So now he's stopped, and that's how I know it's upstairs versus downstairs. When it's upstairs, he puts his front paws on the stair, and then I can step up beside him. And if it's downstairs, he just stops, and I push my foot for it. So now we're gonna go, Anneva, get up, it's okay. People are staring at him, distracted him. So like the instructors are like, okay, actually, a lot of people fat shame my dog, which is crazy, because he's like perfectly healthy weight. It's just because he's Birdie's mountain dog. Those dogs can be like 160 pounds, okay? But yeah, now once I stopped here, they started saying like, good boy. And even like the example of trying to find the chair, Gallop would have found that first, like that chair that he found me second. He would have found that first if that woman hadn't like stopped and tried to pet him and distracted him and then blocked him. Because that's exactly where that chair was for him to take me to. So that's like the importance of not distracting the service dog and not distracting the owner, because we're both focused, we're both listening, we're both paying attention to each other's body language, each other's movements, and so yeah, there you go, prime example. Then also there's like street crossings, he'll find me street curbs, things like that, but I'm in a mall, there's no street crossings. So I might have to get that clip a different day and insert that here. So clearly it's a different day. I'm gonna ask Gallop to hop up and find the curb. Gallop, Anneva, hop up. Anneva, hop up. Gallop, attention, hop up. So he took me to the slanted part of the sidewalk and he stopped at the edge. And now I would listen to the flow of traffic and using my ears determine when it's safe to cross. It's safe to cross, right, Mom?
It is.
Okay, and if I get up, if it was not safe to cross and I chose to cross and Gallup saw that it wasn't safe, he would activate obedient disobedience and he would not cross. I'm gonna do a full in-depth video on how I know with my ears when it's safe to cross. Getting on the escalator again, be safe, Mesa. Dedicated Mesa is filming backwards. So now I put my foot like this, wait for the edge. And we're back to where we started the day. So I will do a video another time on like actually crossing the streets, like how I cross the streets. Hopefully I've already inserted a clip earlier of how he finds the curb, but I'm gonna do a whole separate video on how I know when to cross the street by listening with my ears. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for being with me. Thank you for supporting me. And to everyone that